If we cannot find out the root causes of the crisis, we may not succeed in our attempts to solve it. The crisis lies in geopolitical reasons, attempts by some of our friends or so-called friends in diplomatic language to use the territory of Arakan to their advantage, depriving Bangladesh and endangering the security of Bangladesh. To give a very comprehensive thought to solving this problem and insist that the world community be involved in it. Involving the world community in this effort may not suit some of the friends of Bangladesh. Kindly see who have donated to this crisis and you will discover who are friends and who are not friends. In the year 1992, when the Rohingya crisis had occurred for the second time in the history of Bangladesh, the then government took recourse to two methods. One of them was the diplomatic and the other was military. Incidentally, I was a brigadier then, posted in the army's headquarters and dealing with military operations. And we had deployed a brigade to counter the Burmese threat. Now that I am a political worker, chairman Bangladesh Kollan Party, my wisdom as a general may be of less use and my intuitions about a political worker may be of better use. What I suggest, we may not get into a confrontation, but I would draw keen attention to one sentence which already referred to by Professor Dr. Zahid. I draw your attention to second page, third page. Unfortunately, sorry, when a government lacks a popular democratic mandate, it resorts to outsourcing its foreign policy to external powers to whom repatriation of Rohingya refugees is not the priority. We are trying to solve dengue problem in Bangladesh. We are equipping our hospitals. In addition, we are also trying to subdue the mosquito community. Similarly, if we cannot find out the root causes of the crisis, we may not succeed in our attempts to solve it. The crisis lies in geopolitical reasons, attempts by some of our friends or so-called friends in diplomatic language to use the territory of Arakan to their advantage, depriving Bangladesh and endangering the security of Bangladesh. I therefore insist, I therefore urge upon all to give a very comprehensive thought to solving this problem and insist that the world community be involved in it. Involving the world community in this effort may not suit some of the friends of Bangladesh. Kindly see who have donated to this crisis and you will discover who are friends and who are not friends. I would like to beg leave of you, thanking you that I was given the time. Allah Hafiz, Assalamu Alaikum.
Bilateral agreement with Myanmar for Rohingya repatriation that produced no result. At a time when the global community, including the UN, are opposed to any involuntary and unsustainable repatriation under the current political and security conditions in Rakhine, taking up by the Bangladesh government of an unrealistic pilot or so-called trial repatriation project again under a trilateral initiative will no doubt be a futile experiment and simply to serve to ease the pressure built upon Myanmar, centering the Burma Act, the ICC actions and sanctions by the democratic countries like USA and the EU. I'm skipping here a little bit. When a government lacks popular democratic mandate, it resorts to outsourcing. When a government lacks popular democratic mandate, it resorts to outsourcing its foreign policy to external powers, to whom repatriation of Rohingya refugees is not the priority. For resolving the Rohingya crisis will be our top national and foreign policy priority. focusing on finding a permanent solution to this complex crisis.
Said that they will not accept any Rohingya. I need to remind this because people may have forgotten this. Strangely, our government, which obviously does not represent the people, they decline to accept the rights of the people. Accepting Rohingyas who were brutally killed and others who fled from Myanmar and tried to take refuge in Bangladesh at that point in time. That was a humanitarian process. And our government refused to accept that humanitarian. So that is point number one. So after a while, when the government recognized that they made a gross mistake, they changed their position, and then they were ready and they accepted the Rohingyas, and the influx was so intense that within I think within a couple of months, more than 1 million refugees, they left Burma, Myanmar, because the intimidation and torture was also intense within Myanmar, and they fled into Bangladesh because that was the only exit available to them. So the government was forced to accept them. And then the government took the position that I think, if I remember correctly, they said if we can eat lentil and rice, we can also feed the refugees lentil and rice. That was the position. So that was 180% overturn of the government. Good. And then what happened? After a while, when this process continued and efforts were made internationally to make arrangements for the refugees to go back to their motherland, our government seemed callous and they didn't really take any position. On the contrary, they decided to rehabilitate them on a small island, hardly 30,000, not more than that, out of 1 million. So the big question came in, why did the government decide to rehabilitate the refugees naturally or not naturally? I think that's where we stand today. That is the fact. Thank you.